You're watching Smeeter-Memer.
Hi, my name is Luther and thank you for tuning in to Smeeter-Memer, the book talk for when you try to fix your heater. Today's book is Wounded by Eric Walters, which is a realistic fiction book about cause and effect. The main character is a responsible teenager named Marcus. He wants to be a soldier when he grows up, just like his father and his grandfather. He is currently the man of the house, as his father is off fighting in Afghanistan. His father is returning home very soon and he is very nervous. So let's set up the setting. They live in Canada on a military base. Most of the story takes place there, in their house, or at school. Now let's plot out the details. In a few days, Marcus's father is coming back from his military tour. As mentioned, the entire family is nervous. His mother needs to take pills to sleep, and his sister has daily nightmares. He also goes to school with other military children, such as Courtney, a girl who Marcus likes. While waiting for the bus, they talk about the school dance. After moments of flirting, Courtney decides to ask him whether or not he will go. Marcus declines because he has to take care of his sister, Megan. The school day is normal and passes quickly. When he returns home, he turns on the TV and watches the news. There's a military report that a soldier died, and it will remain unnamed until it is declassified. The next day in school, he is called down to the office. Heart is pounding once again, nervous. He meets up with the guidance counselor, clearly scared. She said they should have called him down to the guidance room. This further increases his heart rate until she shows him the Royal Canadian Military Academy brochures. Sweet relief. He walks outside to calm down and think, but he sees military pulling into his school. He once again is nervous, thinking it's his father. He quickly returns to the classroom in the nick of time. But thankfully, it's not his. It's Courtney's. She rushes out with her mother, leaving in tears. In her hurry, she leaves behind her binders and her purse. He grabs it to bring it to her. Once home, he hears a phone ringing. He looks around and it turns out to be Courtney's. They talk to each other and Courtney invites him to the park. It ends in them kissing each other, sealing their new relationship. Later, Courtney asks Marcus to take care of their house while they are gone. He does just that, thinking it weird to be in her room. The next day, his father returns home. Overjoyed, they host his sister Megan's birthday party, which was delayed until he returned. A balloon pops, scaring his father. His father slowly backs out of the room, clearly frightened. And then he goes to take a nap in the basement. When Marcus goes to wake him up, he jolts up and jumps onto a chair. His father reaches for his holster, trying to get his firearm. And he explains to Marcus how he can be easily scared and frightened. Marcus also wonders if his father's okay up here. The next morning, he wakes up to see his mother with a big mark on her face. She says his father accidentally hit her in his sleep because of a nightmare. He rebukes his father and he is enraged. He pushes Marcus down violently. Marcus lashes back, not with his fist, but with his words. The next day, Marcus's father drives Marcus and Courtney to the school dance. A truck cuts them off, so Marcus's father chases them down. He takes their car keys from the ignition, he goes up to the car, pulls it out, and then whips it into a march. He sternly tells them to be careful and how they could have killed him. He then drives away. Later, at night, Courtney calls Marcus to meet up at their spot. They discuss about how Marcus's father may have PTSD. As Marcus returns home, his father tries to go out to get some air. He attempts to get the car keys, but Marcus's mother tries to stop him. She fails, with Marcus's father pushing her aside. As he lumbers down the driveway, Marcus sees an empty bottle in the garbage. He was clearly drinking. As he tries to go into the car, Marcus blocks him. Drunken and mad, he pushes Marcus down into the gravel and then puts him into a chokehold. So, find out whether or not Marcus will be beat up by his father, whether Courtney's and Marcus's relationship will ever last, or if Marcus's dad will ever be okay. Overall, I think if you like realistic fiction and you have time for a quick read, you should buy this book. If you use this affiliate link, you can support Smeeter-Memer. Thanks for watching and tune in next time for Rule of 3 reviewed by Pranav Varma.